Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. Hey Aries, this is your weekly reading from the 15th to the 22nd of June 2020. We have a solar eclipse in Cancer, new moon in Cancer, right on the winter solstice. Very, very, very powerful time. Centered on the home, nurturing, security. So, there could be some things with the home that come up. Mercury goes retrograde on Friday until the 13th of July. So there's some really big energies this week. The moon is in your sign on Monday. Tuesday moves into Taurus, Tuesday evening. I'm hearing that there's a real importance to understand the illusionary nature of the external and to keep seeking your truth internally. Dropping the judgments, dropping the opinions, and just feeling into the eternal stillness of your inner world. There's a deep letting go of anything that has kept you emotionally stuck. And in doing so, there is more of a tapping into your divinity, becoming the master of yourself, allowing yourself to drop petty battles and egoic arguments, wanting to be right. I'm hearing, because the five of Wands in the standard deck is about drama, fiery drama. And this happens when you have an overactive mind. You're too much in the mind, too intellectual, too identified with your thoughts and beliefs and opinions. This is a different energy altogether. I'm going to read this card because it's Osho's own card. It's not part of the standard tarot. It comes after completion. So this is where you really need to this week, Aries, is to drop trying to battle others, to turn them to your way of thinking. Just drop it. And just to really understand that there needs to be a filter. We are in a time of Gemini. There needs to be a filter between your thoughts and your words. Sometimes we're emotionally overwhelmed and it can make us say things that we wish we hadn't, I'm hearing. But this is a time of deep letting go of heavy emotional burdens, I'm hearing. So the Master card, the Master in Zen is not a master over others, but a master of himself. His every gesture, his every word reflects his enlightened state. He has no private goals, no desire that anything should be other than the way it is. His disciples gather around him not to follow him, but to soak up his presence and be inspired by his example. In his eyes, they find their own truth reflected, and in his silence, they fall more easily into the silence of their own beings. The Master welcomes the disciples not because he wants to lead them, but because he has so much to share. Together they create an energy field that supports each unique individual in finding his or her own light. If you can find such a master, you are blessed. If you cannot, keep on searching. Learn from the teachers and would-be masters and then move on. So this is what I'm hearing. You've learned enough from one particular teacher. And this could be an intimate partner. This could be any kind of relationship. I mean, there's been a lot of learning. So this is really important as well because this goes with the mind card. The other part of this Master card, beyond mind, there is an awareness that is intrinsic, that is not given to you by the outside and is not an idea. There is no experiment up to now that has found any center in the brain which corresponds to awareness. The whole work of meditation is to make you aware of all that is mind and disidentify yourself from it. That very separation is the greatest revolution that can happen to any human being. Now you can do and act on only that which makes you more joyous, fulfills you, and gives you contentment, makes your life a work of art, a beauty. But this is possible only if the master in you is awake. Right now, the master is fast asleep, and the mind, the servant, is playing the role of the master. And the servant is not even your servant. The servant is created by the outside world, and it follows the outside world and its laws. Once your awareness becomes a flame, it burns up the whole slavery that the mind has created. There is no blissfulness more precious than freedom, than being the master of your own destiny. So for you, Aries, this week, it's really about coming back to now, being really centered in whatever you're doing, not allowing your energy to scatter off on little spats with others. Let go of anything that's not emotionally fulfilling you this week, Aries, is a really huge message. Just got the wisdom of the oracle here. Let's just see what else wants to come through for you. And we have imagine. Yes. Yay. Very blue. Very throat. So yeah, your words are your decree, I'm hearing, Aries, this week. What are you putting out there? Is it what you want? Or are you in this space, not really feeling into what's coming out of your mouth? You're creating unconsciously or consciously. Essential meanings: turning imagination into manifestation. Creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings. Creativity, illusions. The oracle's message: who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life that you want? You are gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is a time when your imagination is a key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board if you want to. I'm not a big fan of vision boards. Or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. Relationship matters. In matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another person as a means of connecting to that person. While it's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, then you need to go for it, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition. Relationships are about relating. So step out onto the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is the person with attributes you've imagined will enter your life. You'll be changed for the better. Imagine that. Prosperity message. This is a powerful time to get clear on how you create your prosperity, what it means to you to be prosperous, and what attributes you need to develop in yourself to make things happen. Who do you need to be to live out your dreams? Can you imagine the kind of life you desire? Really imagine it without holding back the sheer force of your powers of creativity. If you can envision it, you can have it. Get ready. Your prosperity is waiting for you to claim it now. Act as if your dreams really will come true. But first, there needs to be space and letting go of old emotional baggage and quietening this mind. Becoming the master of yourself. I love you, Aries. Have a great week. Bye.